24 hours. 1 decaliter, deca is 10 liters. 1 year equals 365 days, and 1 hectometer, that's 100, equals 210 decameters. Because hecto and deca are right next to each other, that's why it only equals 10. All right, we're going to do our next section, section 4. 24 pecks minus 3 bushels equals how many bushels? I'm going to be doing these at the board just so you can see, but work on these at your on your own. 24 pecks minus, and if you need to look up here, that's fine, minus 3 bushels equals how many bushels? Remember, our first thing that we do is we say, what are we looking for? And we're looking for bushels, and then we say, haha, what is not alike? And we capture it, and we put it in a box. Remember, we put it in a box. And then we say, haha, we've captured you, and we're changing you to bushels. So blank bushels minus 3 bushels equals blank bushels. And then, uno, dos, tres, we begin, and we are going from pecks to bushels. Now remember, peck is the size of a trash can, and then the bushel was the size of the laundry basket, so we're going from pecks to bushels, smaller to larger, divide, yeah, larger to smaller, multiply, smaller to larger, divide. So we are going to divide. Our next thing is we do our special number. How many pecks are in a bushel? 4, just like our section before. So 4, remember we put a hug around it because it's oh so special. And then we divide, we do the step. 24 divided by 4 equals what? 6. Plug it in. Now we're going to finish. 6 minus 3 equals 3. All right, did you get it? I'm sure you did. Next, 3 liters. Okay, this one's a hard marker for some reason. It's not working. Okay, 3 liters plus 6 hectoliters equals to blank liters. The first thing we say is, what are we looking for? We are looking for liters. So we capture anything that's not a liter. Ah, hectoliters. And we convert it to liters, remember? So we're doing 3 liters, we already did that, plus blank liters equals blank liters. Uno, dos, tres. We are going from hectoliter, 100, to liter. Larger to smaller, multiply. Second step, our special number. How many is hecto? Hecto is 100. Our special number is 100. So we put a hug around it because it's oh so special. And now we do the step. 6 times 100. 6 times 100 is 600. 3 plus 600 equals 603. And you are done with the front side. Let's go to the back. Write the missing term. Okay, ready? Go. All right, let's see if you got all those missing terms. If you weren't ready, just pause it. A is 8. B is 8. C is 12. And D is also 12. E is 18. And F is 5. G is 4. And H is 7. Remember, for those, if you don't know how to do it with, you can always do the opposite sign. So like, for example, 9 times blank equals 72. If you didn't know that, you could do the opposite, which is division. 72 divided by 9 is 8, and that's how you can get those. All right, the next section is follow the signs. Follow the signs. Pause it, and when you're done, check it. Okay? A, 161 and 6/10, or 161.6. B is 103 and 15 fifteenths. 15 fifteenths is equal to 1, so 103 plus 1 is 104. C, 4 and 1/16. You didn't even need to borrow for that one. D, 81.9 or 81 and 9/10. And E, $1,879.12. Did you remember the dollar sign and decimal point? I hope so. All right. Let's go to section 7. And I know I'm taking the time to do these, but it's because it's a good review for us. It says divide and check. 478 divided by 23. Our first step, remember we circle and underline and then circle underline the next number. So 23 would go into 47, and then we'll put the line right in between. Now when we estimate, we can either count by twos or we can count by quarters. But let's see, 2 goes into 4 how many times? 2 times. So multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Next step, subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. Compare. Is 1 less than 23? It is, so bring down. Now, remember, we're looking at this like this. Some of you will say 2 goes into 18 and you'll put a 9 up here. But no, you're really looking at it like this, how we would underline this. And you would say 2 goes into 1. And the answer is 0 times. So 23 times 0, 0 is 18. So it's 20, remainder 18. And you can check this. And you will get 478. Now the next one is 3,982 divided by 41. First step, we circle the 4 and underline the 1, and then we underline until we have a number bigger than 41. So stop right after the 398, and then draw a line right before the last number you underlined. So it'll be here. 4 goes into, I like 41 because it's an easy one to estimate with. 4 goes into 39 9 times. 1 times 9 is 9, and 4 times 9 is 36. Subtract. 8 minus 9, can't do it, so you have to borrow. 18 minus 9 is 9. 8 minus 6 is 2. And 3 minus 3 is nothing. Compare. Is 29 less than 41? Yes. So bring down. 4 goes into 29. How many times? 6. Yeah, you're looking at it like that. 6 times. And so 6 and 4 times 6 is 24. Subtract. And you get 46. That's not going to work because it is too small. So then you're going to have to go up one more. 4 goes into 29 7 times. 1 times 7 is 7. 4 times 7 is 28. Subtract, and now you get 12 minus 7 is 5, and 8 minus 8 is 0. 5 is less than 41, and it's 97, remainder 5. You could always make mistakes when you are dividing, but that's why it's important to, with division, just to keep on going and use your steps. So now check this, 97 times 41, you do 91 is 97, and then carry, etc., etc. And then you add the remainder and you get 3,982. And I know it'll take you a little bit longer than it just took me, but do your best with that one. All right, our next one, our last one is 15,000, this is a biggie, 15,431 divided by 69. 69, so what we're doing is we circle and underline, and then we underline the first number bigger than 69, which is 154, and remember we put our line right before the last number we underlined. 69 is between what two tens? 60 and 70, but it is closer to 70. So we're going to use, instead of a 6 to estimate, we use a 7 and put it right under there. Okay, 7 goes into 15 how many times? 2. Yes. So 9 times 2 is 18. And carry the 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Now the reason why we underline is so you know which number to put, where to put your quotient right above the last number that we underlined. 9 times 2 is 18, and then we did this, it is 138. Subtract. 14 minus 8 equals 6, and 4 minus 3 is 1. Compare. Yes, 16 is less than 69. Bring down the 3. 7 goes into 16 2 times. Now here's a little trick that I used to do. I already know that 69 times 2, because I just did it, is 138. So you could just rewrite it right there. 13 minus 8 equals 5, and 5 minus 3 is 2. Compare, is 25 less than 69? It is. So then we bring it down and do it one last time. 7 goes into 25 how many times? 3. 9 times 3 is 27. Carry the 2. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 2 is 20. You're going to subtract. 11 minus 7 is 4, and 4 minus 0 is 4. Is 44 less than 69? It is. 223 remainder 44. Now to check this, you know what to do. It checks 15,431 equals to 15,431. Let's go to our homework problems. Madeline bought 11 feet of ribbon for $1.32 per yard. How much did she pay for the ribbon? Well, you see per, so you know that we're going to need to multiply. You guessed it. But it says she bought 11 feet. Did you catch that? 11 feet, and they told us the price of yards. So what we have to do first is we have to convert the 11 feet equals how many yards? You could just do 11 divided by 3. You could even do 11 thirds, or 3 goes into 11 how many times? And it is 3 2/3. So it's 3 2/3 yards. 3 2/3. Oh my. I have way too much work here. Okay. 11 feet equals how many yards? You can divide by 3. 11 feet divided by 3, and you would get 3 2/3 yards. Now you're taking 3 2/3 times. How much did it cost? $1.32 per yard. So this is your first answer, 3 2/3 yards. And your next answer is to take $1.32 times 3 2/3. Put a 1 over it, and then you're going to convert this into an improper fraction. You would get 11 thirds times $1.32. Let's see, is this divisible by 3? Well, you tell me. 1 plus 3 plus 2, the sum of digits is 6. 6 is divisible by 3, so it is. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 goes into 13 4 times with 1 left over. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 11 times 44 equals. Now you can do this, but do you remember I taught you how to do a problem times 11? Whenever you take the 11, remember all you have to do is you take the first number and the last number and then add the middle. Okay, so take the first number 4, take the last number 4, and then add the middle. 4 plus 4 is 8, and put that in the middle. And you get $4.84, and that's how much she paid for the ribbon. B, we have Sergio's grandmother sent him $10 for his birthday. He gave 1/10 of it in church, spent 1/5 of it on a toy, and spent 3/5 of it on a shirt. How much money does he have left? So this is a 4-step problem. They want to know first of all, they said, okay, he had $10. Sorry, I'm trying to rush because I don't know how much time we have left on this video. He gave 1/10 of it in church. What's 1/10 of 1? Or 1/10 of 10. Sorry, I just told you. 1/10 of 10, it cancels, and 1/10 of 10 is 1. So he gave $1 to church. He spent 1/5 of it on a toy. So what's 1/5 times 10? Cancel, and you get $2. So he spent $2 on the toy. So you're going to label these. 1 to church, 2 for a toy, 3/5 on a shirt. So 3/5 of 10. Remember, whenever we see of, it just means multiply. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, 10 divided by 5 is 2, 3 times 2 is 6. So he spent $6 on the toy. Now he spent $1, $2, and $6. So he spent 6 plus 2 plus 1 is, he spent $9, but that's not the question. Although you can add this as your fourth answer. He's spent $9 spent. If he had $10, how much does he have left? Yeah, $1. So you could put that he has $1 left. And I know you can't see that after that. Okay, now change a dollar bill into 14 coins. This is a little tricky for the video, but try to see if you can change it. I'll tell you one combination. 5 pennies, 2 nickels, 6 dimes, and 1 quarter. See if you can find a different one. You have to have 14 coins that equal $1. Exactly $1. There are other ways, but we don't have time for that. Jill spent $2.55 on notebook paper. She gave the clerk $3. What 3 coins did she receive as change? We don't even have to do this on the board. She had $2.55 that she spent, and we're counting back to $3. So remember, our first step is we're going from $2.55 to the nearest quarter spot. What's the next quarter after 55? It is 75. So going from $2.55 to $2.75, how many, what's the fastest way to get there? Yeah, it's 20 cents, so the fastest way is 2 dimes. So now we're at $2.75, trying to get back to $3. What's the other coin? What coin do we need to get from 75 to $1? You're right, a quarter. So the 3 coins she would get would be 2 dimes and 1 quarter. The last one, E. David spent $1.17 on a squeaky toy for his new baby sister. He gave the clerk a $5 bill. The clerk gave him 3 pennies, 1 nickel, 2 quarters, and $3 bills. Did he receive the correct change? Well, let's try it. We have $1.17, $1.17, and we're trying to get back to $5. So we're counting back up. $1.17 plus the 3 pennies is $1.20. Then we're going to the nickel, $1.25. The 2 quarters, $1.75. We're on $1.50, $1.75, and then $3 bills. That would only get us to $4.75. Did he receive the correct change? No, he didn't. He forgot to give him an extra quarter. All right, guys, we covered a lot of things today, and I hope you were able to get all of that. If you have any questions, just Marco Polo me or text me. But I hope you did well today.